you know, you're fine like that. So what I'm gonna do is, same thing, I don't wanna go here, I wanna come here. So I'm gonna do hip and knee flexion and extension. So all I do is here is I grab here, all right? I'm a big, use my whole darn body. I kind of lock it this way, and I'm gonna go ahead and support here, because when we come down, I don't want it to snap, so I'm gonna protect it here. Also, when it comes up, if he's weak, it's gonna go this way. So basically, I'm underneath, side, and top, just to keep it smooth. So here's flexion, and here's extension all the way down. Flexion and extension. So I'm just kind of rocking back and forth, because I don't want to do this. My arms will tire out. I'd rather just rock my feet, come forward, or my body forward and back. Flexion, extension. All right, so we're combining the two. All right, if we wanted to do one of those things, I can just bend this knee, and then all I can do is this. I still have to do this here to get it to 0 up, so that's why we do a combination of the two. All right, the next one is going to be hip and knee joint, hip extension or hyperextension. Remember, this is flexion, this is extension. We're going to 0. Hyperextension is just going to be exactly like the shoulder. So just going to lay on this side here. All right, I'm going to grab this sucker here. I want to support, and I'm just going to go back and forth. If you want to use your arms, go ahead. I just don't want to tire out, because if I have to do this for half an hour, so I'm going to go rock back and forth. Hyperextension to neutral. All right? So truth be told is this is almost the same thing as the upper extremity. You're just doing the lower extremity. All right, the ankle joint, lay flat on your back. I'll go ahead and slip this off here real quick. All right, so I can grab here. This is the way to do it, or you could just go here and go flexion, extension, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. Or you can go this route here. I go up, so I'm using my body instead of my arms. I'm just swinging back and forth. I'm locking his foot against my forearm. But it's no problem doing it this way and this way, but you may tire out, who knows? Okay, so flexion, dorsiplantar. Then I can go ahead and do in eversion. Okay, simple as that. You see if they have the tapes in here. Yeah. Okay, the subtalar joint is kind of a bear, because when we're doing this, we're getting this here, but we want to move the subtalar joint. So in this case, my middle finger is going to be right below this malleolus. This one's going to be here, okay? Now all I'm doing is, I'm just doing the ankle mortise, or the talus. Okay, this one's here, inversion, eversion, but I'm going to do pronation, supination of the ankle. Those sound familiar, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's just it. Dorsiplantar, in, e, supination, pronation. Okay, the toes are identical to the hands. So basically I can go ahead, practice that. So I can go down like that. I can bring them all up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. You can also go part, well, you got socks on, but you go part together. You know, the whole, everything that the fingers do. Except the big toe can't do opposition. Well, he can, but it would be broke. Take care of the lower.
You just didn't do ab and adduction.
Oh gosh, thank you. Ab and adduction, go ahead and lay on down. It's just simply this. I'm gonna grab here, I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna come in. Now, he's not a ballerina, so I'm not gonna kind of keep walking way out in here in that aspect. So I just wanna come here. Once again, stabilization, all that stuff. If he starts to rock, then I gotta change and do this. So I can come this way and this way.
Did you do medial and
I'm gonna do that one next. Okay? But ideally, if you go too far, he's gonna roll anyway, or the knee's gonna bend. But also make sure that he's at 12 o'clock. Don't do this, because now I'm going hip flexion. All right? Internal and external rotation can be done various ways. I do this. I give a good hug to his leg. And all I'm going to do is do internal, neutral, external. That way I'm just kind of twisting my body instead of trying to do this. You can do it this way, but you can see how much movement there is. This way I got the stabilization and the support. That way he can't move. All right, he can lay on his stomach. I just pick this leg here. So I can do it this way too. I can go internal, but look what happens to his hip. See how much movement there is? So I'm gonna have to kind of hold his hiney down and do this. So either way is okay, whatever works for you. But the whole bottom line is we're doing internal, external rotation, we're doing flexion, extension, we're doing AB and adduction. Okay? Thank you, sir. All right, so I got them all. Go ahead.